created a short here. It's like 5 minutes, but if you take in consideration all the actions and reactions that are happening, you'll realize that that's how you work. And that's how, when you feed sound, noise, like I'm verbally speaking to you, and you are the pyramid, you're going to magnify that information. You're going to cast it in the ionosphere. And I mean, just imagine yourself as the pyramid and the activities that are going on within this, and the wave amplifications, as well as there's a little tidbit at the end about the new technology we've developed that uses waves to amplify and create power. This is how you work as well. These ancient technologies aren't just, they're mimics of organic happenings. The ancient Egyptians understood that the word held power. And this is the science behind that. And for me, it's very interesting. I hope for you it is as well. And I mean, I want you to believe in magic. This is how that magic works. Or this, wherever the video ends up. I hope you enjoy. But realize that you are capable of all of these things.
We are taught to look at the Giza Plateau and see a graveyard, but the mathematical precision and material composition of these structures suggests an original purpose involving the management of energy. In 2018, ITMO University applied theoretical physics to the Great Pyramid and found that its internal chambers and base act as a natural lens. This diagram shows their core finding. Under specific resonant conditions, the pyramid's shape and limestone casing concentrate electromagnetic radio wave frequencies, gathering them into the structure's core. This mirrors the research of Nikola Tesla. When he built the Wardenclyffe Tower in 1901, he wasn't interested in traditional broadcasting. He designed the facility to inject electrical waves directly into the Earth's crust, treating the planet as a global conductor for wireless power. J.P. Morgan, who controlled the copper mines and lumber mills required for standard power lines, pulled the funding for Wardenclyffe once the project reached its testing phase. Tesla's equipment was seized and his work classified because a planetary energy grid lacked a mechanism for individual metering and profit. Our current energy strategy relies on brute force mechanical systems, like these buoys that struggle against the physical impact of ocean waves. But the physics used by Tesla and the pyramid architects suggest the Earth is a rotating generator with kinetic energy already flowing beneath our feet. Extracting power from the Earth requires a grasp of magnetohydrodynamics, or MHD. This is the study of how conducting fluids, like salt water or plasma, interact with magnetic fields to generate and amplify electrical currents. This process is governed by the Zeldovich effect. When an electromagnetic wave hits a highly conductive, rotating fluid, it is usually absorbed. But if the fluid is spinning fast enough, the physics flip. The fluid becomes an active gain medium, meaning it adds energy to the wave instead of taking it away. As the wave reflects, it physically siphons kinetic energy from the fluid's momentum. The resulting wave is vastly more powerful, turning the fluid's rotation into an amplified electrical signal. This occurs naturally deep beneath the Earth's surface. Massive subterranean aquifers filled with highly pressurized salt water flow at high velocities, creating a massive planetary-scale version of the MHD engine. The Earth is already generating this raw kinetic power through its rotation and moving fluids. Utilizing it requires a structural interface built to synchronize with those underground currents. The locations of these structures were not chosen for aesthetics. Both Tesla's Wardenclyffe Tower and the Great Pyramid of Giza were constructed directly above these moving subterranean saltwater aquifers. This cross-section shows the Great Pyramid's internal engineering. The chambers are built from rose granite, a material exceptionally high in quartz. Under the immense pressure of the structure, this quartz produces electricity through the piezoelectric effect, while the water flowing below provides the baseline frequency. Subterranean vibrations traveled up the Grand Gallery, acting as a Helmholtz resonator that amplified the sound into a specific frequency. While this happened, the outer casing preventing the accumulating energy from leaking out through the sides. Once the electromagnetic energy reached its peak amplitude in the King's Chamber, it was channeled vertically. A conductive gold capstone would have acted as the final transmitter, broadcasting the amplified waves directly into the ionosphere to create a self-sustaining wireless grid. These megaliths functioned as highly tuned geological machines. They were designed to harmonize with the planet's internal fluid dynamics, converting subterranean kinetic energy into a usable global resource. This wave-based energy transfer is moving from speculative history into the core of modern computing. This is the field of magnonics, which applies these same principles of magnetic wave manipulation to microscopic technology. Current chips generate heat by physically pushing electrons. In a spin wave chip, electrons stay still. Instead, magnetic ripples called magnons transmit data with zero heat loss. Engineers embedded permanent magnetic fields directly into the architecture, removing bulky power sources to handle post-6G telecommunications. Both systems rely on the same core physics, the magnetic induction equation. Whether it's the swirling salt water of an aquifer or the magnetic spins on a microchip, both use a static magnetic field to twist and amplify a wave as it passes through. By using wave geometry instead of physical force, both scales achieve energy efficiency traditional wires cannot match. Technology is evolving towards resonance. We are moving away from systems that use combustion and friction to fight against nature, and towards an engineering model that utilizes the natural oscillations already present in the Earth and the atom.